Hey everyone, so today I wanted to show you how I did my brows. So I filmed a little brow routine for you. The products that I use are the Tarte Amazonian Clay Brow Mousse, and this is in the color medium brown. And as you can see, I've had it for quite a while and it's still got a lot less. It still has a lot left. That's what I'm trying to say. I still have a lot left, and I like to use this because it lasts a lot longer than using a brow pencil. I feel like I'm just going through those like crazy. So with this, you know, lasts a lot longer. And then I use the color Cover in the Urban Decay Naked Basics 2 palette for the inside part of my brows. So if you guys want to see how I do my brows, then just keep watching. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is just brush my brows out with my spoolie. This came with my Tarte Amazonian Clay Brow Mousse, that's what it's called, and I use medium brown, so that is what that looks like. And it came with the product when I bought it, so I'm just going to go in and take a little bit on the brush. And the first thing I like to do is start on the tail because I want that to be the darkest part. So I just make a straight line down on the tail. And then I'm just going to go in for a little bit more. Then I'm going to go on to the top part of my brow. And I'm just staying on the outside. First, I like to outline it, and then I go in and fill it in. So I'm just going to go right to the front of my brow, outlining it on the top, and then brushing it towards the tail. Now I'm just going to take a little bit more and go on the bottom part of my brow. And I'm still just outlining it. I like to make it straight across. Alright, so that's what it looks like when you have it outlined. Now I'm just going to take a little bit more. I don't really like go in, I just kind of like dab it in there and it gets enough product. I don't wipe it off or anything. And I'm just going to go in and fill the middle part of the brow and brush it towards the tail. And I like to kind of curve it here on the arch with my brush. I don't go all the way in with this brow mousse either, so I kind of just go right till there's like about a 1/4 inch left, and then I take my Urban Decay Naked Basics 2 palette and I go in with the color Cover. Any color would work. This is just what I have and I've been using it. And then I take my angled brush and I just put a little bit on there. And then I make a straight line right there in the front. I don't like my brows to be curved. I like them to be straight. It's all personal preference. I'm just gonna kind of brush, flick it in there, whatever you want to call it, and fill in that center part. I do the front part with an eyeshadow just because I don't want it to be as harsh as it would be with the brow mousse. So that's why I do it this way. I find it to look a little bit more natural. Then I take my spoolie again, brush through my brows, And I like to brush the front part a little bit more just so it is a little bit lighter, so like I said, it isn't as harsh. And that is basically how I do my brow. After I'm done with the filling in and everything, I just go in with my Maybelline Great Lash clear brow gel and brush it through. And that is basically it. So I'm going to do my makeup and do my other brow, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like when we're all done. Alright, so that is how I do my brows. I will come in a little bit closer so you guys can kind of see. I also wanted to mention that I get my eyebrows threaded every, I don't know, maybe month or so when they're getting a little crazy. I do try and pluck them myself, so I, you know, go in between and then underneath. I don't like to get them threaded too much because then they get really thin, so I try and pluck them, you know, in between as much as I can. And for my brows, I start here on the outside of my nose. That's where I begin them. And then my arch is gonna start right here where the pupil of my eyes, and then the tail is right where the end of my eye meets. So that is a good guide to use when you are doing your brows. Luckily, I have, you know, most of my brow. There's a lot of people that don't have much brow and they have a lot to fill in. I just fill mine in, you know, to deepen them up and make them a little bit darker. Not too much to them. It's pretty simple. If you, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I know what I'm trying to say. Do not overpluck your brows because they will go bad. That was so stupid. Oh my god. I do not recommend plucking your brows a crazy amount. Just do a little, because otherwise you'll end up with no brows. Oh my god, what is with me? I think this is what happens to you when you don't film in a while. Woo. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.